What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Jake Paul confirmed for Crown Jewel, are wrestlers worried about their safety, gimmick shows have been cancelled, R-Truth injured, an ex-WWE superstar retires, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out WrestleLamia.co.uk and a non-wrestling channel, Incredible. And now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at Jake Paul confirmed for Crown Jewel. Atop of today's news is an update on Jake Paul's status for Crown Jewel. There were rumors that Logan Paul would have his boxing brother in his corner for Logan's undisputed championship match against Roman Reigns, but up until recently, the story remained unconfirmed. Now, how do fans know that Jake will be there? Well, the man nicknamed the Problem Child showed up at today's Crown Jewel press conference during the hype for Logan vs Roman's match. Logan entered the area in grand style, riding a camel out. Jake threw some shade at the tribal chief's tribal council Paul Heyman, telling Heyman, "Hey Paul Heyman, remember when you lied to the world and you said I wouldn't beat Silver? Well, I exterminated the spider, and tomorrow night Logan Paul is going to exterminate Roman Reigns." Now, according to a report at Ringside News, Jake also spoke in Arabic, delighting the fans further. Another report noted that the fans were chanting, "We want Sammy," which led to Roman telling the fans that they didn't deserve to have him there. Next up, wrestlers worried about Crown Jewel's safety. Now, one not so pleasant aspect of the WWE's Crown Jewel show is the ongoing tension between Iran and Saudi Arabia. You may recall the Wall Street Journal's report that Saudi Arabia alerted the United States government to a report alleging that Iran planned on an imminent attack on Saudi Arabia. While Iran denied any such attack, there was and apparently still is concern amongst WWE superstars. Brian Alvarez had this to say on the recent Wrestling Observer Live. "There was a lot of trepidation, and normally the people going on the trip are trepidatious normally going in, but now you have this on top of everything else, so it appears the show must go on, and hopefully everything turns out alright." For now, it's all systems go as the WWE prepares for its latest big money payday thanks to the Saudi Sports Authority. Next up, MVP absent from Crown Jewel. The WWE superstars participating in Crown Jewel arrived today, but a key figure in the Omos vs Braun Strowman match wasn't there. PW Insider's Mike Johnson was reporting, "We're told that MVP will not be there for Omos vs Braun Strowman." Now, the reason for his absence unknown, but he was not present for the Crown Jewel press conference in Saudi Arabia. However, if you did catch the spoilers for the 4th November SmackDown, you know that WWE produced a segment that could explain his absence. Next up, more news on WWE Stipulation shows. Some more news on rumors of the WWE scrapping its stipulation shows such as Hell in a Cell and Extreme Rules. Dave Meltzer is reporting in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter that, regarding rumors of concept changes in pay-per-views next year, the only thing we were told as a general rule, there will be less themed pay-per-views. The story going around as an example is that no show will be designated Hell in a Cell, for example months ahead of time, but that the Hell in a Cell match would be used not on a specifically planned date, but when a storyline feud reached the point that a Hell in a Cell match was needed. Meltzer also noted, but even that in specific wasn't confirmed. Past that story could be accurate as Paul Levesque is trying to shape a new course and a new presentation, and he wants to forego ahead not in copying Vince McMahon but his own direction. Now, it should be obvious from the post-Vince era product that Triple H hasn't wasted any time in changing the WWE to fit his vision of what is best for business. This includes the wrestlers he's brought back, who he's pushed, and the way shows are booked. While some observers believe the game would slowly change things, that hasn't been the case, and fans could see a big change in the WWE's premium live events in 2023. Next up, happy days for Nick Khan. Good news for Nick Khan is the WWE has worked out a new deal for its former president and current CEO. Khan, who joined the WWE as its president in 2020, inked a new contract with the WWE. The Wrestling Observer had all the details, revealing Khan signed a contract on 19th October and that it lasts up through 5th August 2025. As for compensation, the terms of the deal include a base salary of $1,350,000 per year, and there are more components to his compensation package. Khan will receive stock granted of $3.575 million per year, and has an annual target bonus of an additional $2.16 million. Wrestling News' Andrew Ravens also pointed out that Khan's compensation when he first signed with WWE. Khan received $15 million in stock when he joined WWE in 2020 as company president. Nick Khan's contributions to the WWE have been amazing as he's helped the company reach record level profits, trimming its budget during the pandemic while also securing various media deals that bring in significant revenue from around the world. While the case can be made that the WWE's creative aspect was weak under Vince McMahon, Khan's business deals have turned the company into even more of a media juggernaut. And in Triple H's new role in creative, and there's no telling how far the WWE will go. Next up, WWE committed to making long-term booking plans. Another noticeable change implemented by Triple H is the WWE's renewed commitment to long-term booking. And to discuss this recently when the WWE announced its third quarter earnings. According to this week's Observer, Triple H said that they are farther ahead with creative plans than ever before, currently working on WrestleMania and the spring and summer after WrestleMania. Next up, WWE's WrestleMania schedule. But speaking of WrestleMania, the WWE announced its WrestleMania 39 schedule, with Dave Meltzer noting it'll be similar to last year, with a big change being that there will be a show called NXT Stand and Deliver that will take place on Saturday afternoon prior to WrestleMania at the Crypto.com Arena, formerly the Staples Center. NXT hasn't run an arena that size in years, and the Crypto.com Arena is not that close to the SoFi Stadium and its Los Angeles traffic. Fans attending NXT Stand and Deliver will want to plan their route to WrestleMania well in advance to avoid missing the show. Meltzer also noted that SmackDown and Hall of Fame will be together again on Friday night, 31st March, in the same building, and Raw of course will be there as well. The SoFi Stadium has reportedly sold nearly 100,000 tickets for WrestleMania's 2 nights. Meltzer commented that a sellout for Mania would be 65,000 seats each night, based on the way the stadium is set up for the wrestling show, but that it could seat closer to 95,000 each night. Next up, R-Truth injured. Bad news for R-Truth, as the WWE's wildly popular superstar suffered an injury recently. As Wrestling News reported earlier this week, Truth wrestled against Grayson Waller on tonight's show, but was injured after he did a dive over the top rope. He was supposed to get caught by Waller, but ended up landing badly on the floor. They cut to commercial, and Truth had to be helped to the back by officials and trainers. Now, the 53-time WWE 24/7 Champions condition has not been confirmed, but according to the latest Observer, this wasn't confirmed at press time, but the belief was that he tore his quad, which is a very serious injury that could keep him out for a long time. We wish R-Truth a fast and full recovery. Next up, a clue that Sasha Banks and Naomi are returning. Are Naomi and Banks returning to the WWE? Fans remain uncertain, but an upcoming cancelled appearance by the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions has renewed talk of the talented team making their return to the WWE. Ringside News revealed Sasha Banks and Naomi are advertised for the upcoming Vulture Festival on Saturday, November 12th. According to event organizers, the duo will no longer be appearing at the event due to unforeseen scheduling conflict. And finally, an ex-WWE superstar retired. And last but not least, is former WWE superstar Tyler Breeze retired? Well, that's a tale Sean Spears is telling. Spears, who operates a wrestling school with Breeze, appeared on Renee Paquette's The Sessions podcast, revealing,
"But there'll be times where we'll hop in the ring and have 20-25 minutes. We just did that a couple weeks ago with the Guns. Just at the school, just get some cardio in, and we'll go 20-25 minutes of a tag match. And he can still go. He can still do everything. Still works out. Still does. But if I say to him, 'Hey man, you get ready for a second round?' He goes, 'Nah, retired.' So I don't know. That's the true answer. But I see the excitement sometimes when he hops in."
Now, Breeze, who was released from the WWE as a performer in 2021, recently announced that he's now working at the WWE Performance Center as a trainer. But there you have it, folks. The wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.